Good morning. How are you today? Just refreshing my computer so I can see. Okay, I think I've got it the right way around. Everything's right. Okay, so this is the new catalogue that starts on the 3rd of June. I'm so excited. And you really want to have a look inside, but I'm not allowed to show you. But I can show you some of the products that I got in my box delivery yesterday. So this is the first lot of products. So Tasteful Touches. This is a really nice stamp set. I'm just looking to see. A little bit of delay with what I can see on my computer, so I'm not sure if I've got glare. No, that looks alright. I really love this flower image. It's going to look really nice stamped and coloured using either our blends or markers or watercolour pencils. Looking forward to putting those together. And this is a cling stamp set with red rubber. It comes as a bundle with the Tasteful Labels dies. Now this is a full suite of products. I'm just checking what it's called. In Good Taste. These are the Tasteful Labels dies. I had my stickers printed, so when I was unpacking the box this morning, I've just grabbed them. And I put them on my magnetic sheet already as well. Because you can see some labels. Some of the labels are stitched and some of them are actually embossed. I'm not sure if you can see. I haven't actually cut anything yet, but this label here, this die here is a stitched die, and then this one here is a embossed edged die, so it has embossing on the inside edge and the outside edge. So I'm really keen to have cut those out and see exactly what they look like in person. The Sweet range also comes with the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder, and it's a real textured finish, kind of like sort of a Hessian type, but not uniform squares, and it's going to make some really beautiful backgrounds. Also get in the range, these are In Good Taste Elements. So if I open this up, you get 3 sheets of the leaves, 2, 3, and you also get a sheet of some, well, almost looks like noughts and crosses to me, only that these things don't have a hole in the middle. So it'll be quite interesting. I'm not a big user of wood elements, so it will be, I'll just have to make sure I pull them out and look at them. So this is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper, and I did trim the top of the packet to make it easier to get them out. And it's full of textures. So we've got some, there is, for this one, I think there are, let me see, I'm just checking, it's also new, 48 pages I think. No, sorry, 24 sheets, 2 each of 12 double-sided designs. So we have wood elements on one side and we sort of have more tile elements on the other. And from what I've been told, or what I've heard, these are actually tiles that the head office artist design team purchased and then photographed. So these are actual photographs. So we have, this is sort of more of that Hessian, has a similar finish to the embossing folder, and the other side you have some stacked bricks, sort of a brick tile, some more timber elements. It's very masculine, this range, until you get to something like this, which seems to be like a texture paste with the Rococo Rose colouring. Some more timber elements and some more tiles. This is very old world tile, like, what is it called? Wedgwood is that blue and white. Just some grey and some stacked stone. Love timber elements. And this is kind of very textile again. Some more. I'm not sure if this is Rococo Rose or Petal Pink. It could be a combination of the two. That's the only other colours rather than the neutrals that are in this range. Some more herringbone tiles. Some more texture paste. Now I think this looks like timber, but I reckon they're actually timber look tiles too. Very interesting. I can't wait to use this. This is one of the new in colours. This is Misty Moonlight. I'm pretty sure in the back of here. Let me see if I'm right. Could be Night of Navy, you know. Nope, it's Night of Navy. This looks similar to the new in colour. Some more tiles. Some more of a basket Hessian. Some more blue. Lots of excellent textures and colours. Some more stacked stone. Okay, so in the catalogue, if you want to purchase, you can purchase all of these products, the stamp set, the die bundle. There's one ordering code where you can get all of this for one price. They're introducing quite a few more of the sweet prices. Okay, so the second suite that I bought, which I really have to stop and remember not to tell you where it is in the catalogue because you haven't got the catalogues yet. But it's called World of Good, and it comes with the beautiful World stamp set, and they've put on a picture of the globe that has both sides of the globe, so they're covering all countries. As you can see here, I would be right down here on this tiny little speck. It comes with the world map dies, and in here you have the two cut out filigree globes, a circle to cut out the stamps, die for the feather, which is sort of, it's an ink quill when you actually look. So then this die here cuts out the ink well. There's a filigree stand to hold your globes. This die here, it looks like it cuts out text, and this one creates some, actually I think it cuts holes, so it makes a peekaboo through whatever you're cutting out. This suite also has old world paper 3D embossing folder, so it really has some deep textured, like you've screwed up a piece of paper and then tried to flatten it back out again. That'll make some interesting backgrounds too. We also get some early espresso suede ribbon, faux suede ribbon, and this is really quite soft, and it actually does feel like suede, and it's really quite fine too. I reckon that'll tie really nicely into some bows to go on cards. And then we get antiqued corners and slides elements. So in here we have a slide, so the ribbon will fit quite nicely through that. and some antique corners. So they've got some really nice filigree edges on one side. You could use them on the other side if you wanted to. I'm not sure why, but the back side does have some texture as well. So these would be really great on scrapbooking pages to put on the corners of photos. It also comes with Memories and More card pack. So I did pull these out and have a look at these when I was unpacking the box this morning. But they're really beautiful. So this suite, looks like I've damaged one. This suite comes with a new element, which is brass. So we've had gold, copper, we've even had bronze come through in various years, but this one, it's really, has got that real yellow brassy tone to it. So there are a lot of foiled cards. They're single-sided. These would make great card funds. They're not just for scrapbooking. You have some sheets of sticker elements, and then you have some double-sided cards. So on one side you sort of got the blues and greens, and the other side is really into, this is a new in colour, cinnamon cider, into your neutrals, blacks and browns. And of course smaller cards. Look, the designs are just very masculine, very adventure, exploring, old world type imagery, and some really great spots for journaling if you're doing into scrapbooking. But they do make really nice elements for cards as well. Now, for the paper, she is called the World of Good Specialty Designer Series paper. Hi Annette, how are you today? Looking for something to do? So we have some beautiful, all the sheets of foil elements on one side. I think they're all like that. No, only some of them. So we have just a, what do you call that, grid? Just a grid over a textured grey background. Some wonderful green, but if you look closely it actually is the map of the world. We have some brass embossed foiled globes, sort of a compass. So I just love the foil elements in these papers. So it's really, looks like aged paper. Some more map. Let me see, what does it say? Oh, London. I can pick London on the North Sea, Scotland. So Europe. It's more yellow. Actually, that is one of the new in colours, Bumblebee. I didn't order the in colours yet. Looks like it's constellations. I can see here, pick out here now, it says Gemini. So if you looked closely, it would show all of the constellations. Map of North America. Some more small compasses. Very masculine. I'm really looking for, I use a lot of masculine papers, so, and some lovely. So only having brothers, only having sons, I do go through a lot of masculine type papers. And then this is the brass. This is the brass foil. So it does, it's not really not going to show up very well at all with the light and the shine. So it looks really nice, but in comparison, let me find some gold. So this would be gold, and this is what we have. I'm not sure if it's actually copper or bronze. So you might be able to see a difference between, it's going to be very difficult with the glare of the light, but you can see that the gold is really yellow, this is really quite coppery, and this is, you know, really shiny and brassy toned. So I don't know if you can actually see the difference in those three or not with the glare from the lights. So that's all I ordered from what we were allowed to order. When we have a new annual catalogue, we can't order that. Not everything's available, so there's only a certain selection. So I did also get my catalogues in. So if you're a regular customer of mine, hi Christina, thank you for joining. If you're a regular customer of mine and you've purchased in the last 12 months, then I'll be getting your catalogue out to you shortly. Probably do a letterbox drop for all of my local ladies. If you don't have a demonstrator and would like to get your hands on one of these catalogues, then drop me a message either on my Facebook page or through my blog, and I'll get back in contact with you to send you one out as well. There's just so much I would love to be able to open it and show you what's in here, but I'm not allowed to. Just wanted to quickly also show you some other things that I've been working on recently. Not a great deal because I have been at work with my university students, but some things that I was playing with the By the Dock set in the celebration, in the mini catalogue, which is almost retiring. Fortunately, the By the Dock set is one that will be carried over. So I've just used watercolour pencils to colour these in. I really like the golden honeybee, I think it's called. Honeybee, yes. So there's a mess here on my desk everywhere. The honeybee. So this is just a couple. These are not my designs. I just copied them off somebody else online. But having said that, I did create these myself. So I've just taken the celebration honeybee paper and I created and filled these for some special people for Easter. What else have I got? I took the Timeless Tulips. Now I didn't purchase this stamp set, it's one that I borrowed from my mum. Yes, I love that set too, Christine. I'm so disappointed that the bees aren't carrying over. So this one is just stamps that I've stamped on the card, but I have actually put some extra elements to define the flowers with the watercolour pencils. It just gives some depth in the colouring. And then I took the idea and a little bit further, so I created a few more elements, just made it a little bit more fancy, I guess. But then I sort of went overboard. So I did, so just to show you that with one stamp set, you can get quite a lot of variation in whether you need a quick and easy card or whether you've got lots of time to play. Once again, not necessarily my ideas. This one I copied straight out of the catalogue. So it was from one of the celebration sets. And I haven't done the inside because I've been so busy. Now, what I was working on was the Memories and More pack, the Timeless Tropical. I think they're Timeless Tropical. It's just taking the Memories and More cards to show you how you can make greeting cards with them, not just use them for scrapbooking. So I think I've done some of the insides of these ones as well. So this one I've actually fussy cut one of the large cards out, and I've just because that was the centre, the outside of the edge corners of the card had elements as well, so I just fussy cut those and put them on the inside. Hi Tracy. This one I've actually just layered a small card onto Early Espresso, layered a large card onto, I think that was Daffodil Delight. Just one of the stickers inside. Yep, that's just a straight card stuck on a card with a sticker. Nothing fancy there. A couple more stickers inside. Oh, look, see, I haven't even finished the inside of this one. I started. Piece of textured card stock over some more. So these you could do this with designer series paper, but I have solely used the cards out of the Memories and More cards pack. So let's go to the beach, fussy cut some of the little sailboards. And then the set actually has lots of pink and yellow and corals, sorry, not pink, red, lovely lipstick, and the corals and greens. But I really wanted for this one to bring out the blue and the pink. Oh, and I stamped an inside for that one. So these were, just wanted to show how all of the Memories and More cards can be used for card making. And then my favourite set that I've been playing with so much, and also just done a class, is the poppies. So this one I copied straight out of the catalogue. I'm pretty sure this one came out of the catalogue as well. Of course, I haven't done insides because I got busy with school. This one's straight out of the catalogue. Just using the elements, looking at the pictures and copying the design directly. Now I know this one I copied from somebody else, found a picture on Pinterest that I really liked, changed it up just a fraction, used the scrap of the paper on the inside. You know how you always end up with those tiny little scraps everywhere, so I make use of them on the insides of cards. Now this one was a challenge from some of the ladies in my upline. They had a sketch layout, so I just took these elements because I was working with all of this poppy stuff, and followed the sketch and made this design. And I'm not sure if you can see, but I've sort of got some of the background tone on tone stamping. See? And the stamp set is made like this, so you have an outline stamp and a fill-in stamp for those people who can't colour. But, you know, it doesn't matter if you have these white gaps. It's supposed to look like that. And then I did copy this one from somebody else as well. Really love the purple and blues. I'm very much a purple girl. And just, once again, a little strip of that scrappy card. So that's what I've been working on. In between marking assignments for my students, they've got another one due into me this coming week, so it's going to be very hectic around here for the next few weeks again, which is great because it's new catalogue time, and I would so much want to just be able to sit and stamp, but I can't. So anyway, that's it. That's all I ordered. I was going to get the ink colours, but they had some manufacturing issues with the ink pads, so I left that. I won't be able to get the ink colours until probably when the catalogue goes live, once the shipments come in. And I'm working on paper shares. If you're one of my customers and interested in getting a share of all the paper, then keep watching. And I'm also looking at doing an in-colour club as well. So that's it for me. Thank you.